It's Kate Richburg, Director of Education for Beaducation.com. And today I'm going to show you the joy of polishing using the Sunshine Cloth and the Pro Polish Pad. So here we have all three of the products that we're going to look at today. Individually, these three products are terrific for polishing, but altogether, these really make up the superhero legion of honor of polishing products. Here we have our Sunshine Cloth. The Sunshine Cloth is 100% cotton flannel, and this cloth has a polishing agent impregnated in it, but it's really smooth and not abrasive. Here we have the Pro Polish Pad. Now this Pro Polish Pad is a little foam rubber pad, but the difference between this Pro Polish Pad and the Sunshine Cloth is this has a little bit of an abrasive on it. It also has a polishing solution in it, but that little bit of abrasive gives you a little extra help, and I'm going to show you about that in a minute. Here at the end, we have some anti-tarnish tabs, and those are really terrific for keeping your polished silver all shiny, and we're going to talk about those in a minute too. So the Sunshine Cloth is perfect for removing tarnish off of your jewelry. These are a few pieces from my jewelry box, and you know how it is. You walk into your jewelry box, you open up the lid, and you see your beautiful sterling silver rings covered with tarnish. Now tarnish is something that lays on the surface of your metal, so the Sunshine Cloth is a perfect tool to get that off. So I'm going to push these rings aside and pick up this little tarnish guy, and you're going to see how easy it is just to buff the tarnish away with this Sunshine Cloth. Now you don't have to, really scrub it. The cloth does the work for you. But this soft cotton material, again, it doesn't have any abrasive in it, so it's not scratching the metal, but it's just taking the tarnish right off of the surface. And you can see all of that tarnish is ending up right on the cloth. And you can use this cloth until it's completely gray from end to end, and it'll still work just fine. One of the ways that you can really add longevity to this Sunshine Cloth is after you're finished using it, go ahead and fold it back up and keep it in the little plastic bag that it comes in. That way your Sunshine Cloth will be free of any dust or grit, so when you're ready to polish your silver, it'll be all nice and ready for you to use. Here I have an oxidized sterling silver blank. And the oxidation is due to a chemical oxidation. I used silver black in this case, so it's not a tarnish. And the Sunshine Cloth here just won't remove oxidation with silver black or liver of sulfur, because that chemically alters the surface of this blank. So you can see I can rub and rub and rub and rub, and see how nice and shiny it's getting? But nothing's really coming off. So that's the job for our friend the Pro Polish Pad. Now remember, the Pro Polish Pad has that little bit of abrasive in it, and it also has some polish. So that little abrasive surface on this pad is really going to abrade the surface of this metal. And you can see already with just a couple of swipes of my pad, it takes the oxidation off of the high parts of this blank, but leaves the oxidation in the recessed stamping. And I'm just going to give it, I like going in circles so I don't polish a pattern or a texture onto my blank. So I'm going to polish, 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 and then I'll flip it over and polish the back. Look at how super shiny this is getting with that Pro Polish Pad. So see how nice and shiny this Pro Polish Pad left this blank? I think it really looks terrific. One thing you want to remember though, you never want to get this Pro Polish Pad wet. If you do, it's going to leave a gummy residue right on the surface of your metal, and that won't look good at all. One of the things I do though after I polish with my Pro Polish pad is I give my blanks a quick little rinse under the faucet, and then I'll dry them really, really well. And then I'll just finish up with the sunshine cloth, just to give it a little final buff. That rinse will take off any residue that might be left by the Pro Polish pad, and I think that the sunshine cloth gives it a nice, even finish right at the end. You know, sterling unfortunately does have a tendency to tarnish, but these anti-tarnish tabs really help with that. These are just little paper tabs that have some anti-tarnishing solution on them. I simply get my Ziploc bag and I throw one or two in the bag just like that. And I'll go ahead and I'll store my blank in that bag. And you'll have to worry about tarnish a lot less.